What's going on, everybody? Welcome to your daily astrology forecast for Friday, August 20th, 2021. Astrologer Brian Scarborough, Fixed Air Moon, keeping the collective fixed on astrology. I truly appreciate you all so much for being here with me. I hope you had a great week so far. I am doing donation-based readings here on YouTube. They're coming up pretty often, daily, whenever I can do them. So keep an eye out, hit the notification bell if you're interested in something like that. I would love to do that. It's been fun so far. It's had a good response. So would love to see you in there if you haven't checking it out. All right. Well, we got that moon here in Aquarius. And yeah, we're getting ready here. It's the build up here to the full moon on Sunday. So we're starting to see this big build up to this big really release of, I feel like, a stagnant reality that isn't progressing. So it's kind of asking us all in our own personal life to really look outside the box, to do something unconventional and do something different. Uranus is retrograde now in Taurus for the full day. Like, we're all going to have to go within ourselves in some way and make this sort of crazy change. And I think we all know it. We've been getting the hints with Mercury coming off the trine to Uranus. We've seen the insights into the future of the changes that we can bring to purify and clean things up in our own personal life, in our own world, and what's going to be more sustainable even in a very unsustainable physical reality with Uranus and Taurus. But we're seeing how we can make changes to find that happiness. And Mars is getting ready to make that trine over to Uranus as well. So, I mean, this is definitely giving us a ton of energy to do those things that are going to bring us happiness, to do those things that can be that eccentric, strange, out of the norm thing that's going to make you identify with the world that you desire to live in right now, and how you can shape and mold that. Of course, that sun's going to come to 28 degrees of Leo, so we're in these final degrees of Leo season, and so much of it is about that crazy change for what's going to bring more love into your life, what's going to open things up. We're seeing Venus in Libra. The moon's going to trine that Venus. There's so many amazing things that we can connect to, and a lot of it has to do with people, and the moon's going to meet with Saturn. So I think we're realizing there's certain people that are trying to push forward with a life that's similar in frequency to the one that you want to push forward with, and you want to dedicate to those people. You want to dedicate to the unique parts of yourself, and to not hold back, or to not, worry too much about what others might think, because you're going to find that tribe. You're going to do things in your own unique way, and that's what's going to bring you the people in your life that are going to show you a better way forward, that are going to bring more beauty and balance. And it's nice to see Venus approaching the trine to Saturn. Saturn, of course, is exalted in Libra. I really like that trine. I feel like it's giving us a powerful, like, assertive way to make a big decision for whether it's people or values or just how to make your life or reality more beautiful. Like, Saturn in Libra can make decisive, smart decisions, and it's not gonna like dilly daddle around. Like, it's just gonna do it. So there's big decisions that we can make for our future here, and the moon's there, and there is this grand trine in air between the moon, Venus, and the north node today. And Venus is working on its trine to the north node. There's a powerful intellectual time here. So with this moon in Aquarius, we're having to disconnect emotionally a little bit and make smart decisions that we know is going to be that crazy change that we all need, that radical sort of, different approach to the physical world that we want, that's going to bring the goodness in, that's going to bring something better in, or people in. It's like we don't want to sit with Venus making, good aspects to Juno in the south node in Sag, like these beliefs that, like, oh, this person will come around even though they don't treat me well, or they're not accepting of my beliefs or my own opinions or what I find beautiful. Like, you don't want to sit in that, and it is a split collective. So, don't worry so much about what other people are doing. This is the time to connect to people that see you and see your authenticity with the sun in Leo. And it's opposing Jupiter in Aquarius still. And it is going to be at that 28 degree for half the day. So we're this second half of the day with a moon on Saturn, opposition to Jupiter. I think that there's amazing gifts out there when you do things differently and you really align with your heart and you manifest from your heart. Those things that bring love into your life and excitement, those are the things that are going to bring the best gift, and they're out of the box. They're not normal. Like, it's not the ordinary thing. And yeah, we can feel oppositions because people feel differently and everybody has their belief and their own sort of, what's right, what's wrong in life right now. But you know what? It's okay. Like, let people have their belief. We all have them. Let people be individuals. And that's one of the best things about this Aquarius energy is it's reminding us that we're all special in our unique way, no matter what. And sure, we're not all going to see things the same way. Life would be boring if we all saw everything the exact same way. So you want to embrace your identity, your individuality, and really dedicate to that version of yourself and connect to the people that see that version of yourself and that want to, create beauty and do things differently, because the old world, just, you're not going to, unless you want to live in that old world, and I'm not judging anybody if they do, but you're not going to be able to like find beauty in that world if you don't break away from it. And I think we're all about to get tested with the weirdness of how that's going to look. So we have to be ready to be very objective, to look at things from a different perspective. We have to detach from some emotion about a lot of things, or from what, the emotion of what people are going to think, or Moon Saturn, like the emotion of what society is going to think about you if you're being authentic and true to yourself. And, that can go so many different ways for everybody's personal life. But ultimately, you want to dedicate to the most unique aspect of yourself, because that is how you're going to reinvent this physical world and make it beautiful. And today's bringing a lot of that energy. I like today a lot. I think we can be smart and make really powerful decisions, especially if it's for a really, unique change for your individual self that's going to bring you the happiness and the excitement and the love that you're looking for into your life. And I mean, hopefully, I'm definitely looking for all that stuff. I mean, I would hope that you listening, you're looking for the happiness and love too in life, and living in that world, because the other world, of course, is more fear-based, which, fear has its purpose, don't get me wrong. But how long do we want to sit in fear for, I think, is the question. So that moon's also going to sextile Saturn, or Chiron here in the evening in Aries. So it is those like radical, different perspectives that match up with your unique identity. That, it's not about feeling like you're beat up or wounded. It's about really embracing your individual, because your individual is so important, and that's what's going to empower you to make those changes and to move in a direction that's going to bring beauty and a sense of purity and a sense of freedom into your life. But it's kind of up to you to make that mental dedication and let go of some things that are, putting too much weight on you or not bringing the goodness into your life. I think it's pretty easy to see right now what's bringing goodness in and what isn't. And of course, if we can keep the good stuff and disconnect from the stuff that isn't, ultimately that would bring more happiness. But that always comes with a decision. And Moon on Saturn definitely means we're going to be having to make some decisions today. Great aspects to Venus, though. They can be extremely beautiful, beneficial, profitable. They could be a lot of things. Card for the day. The Knight of Swords in reverse. Fastest card in the deck reversed. Well, maybe, look, I think time is moving extremely fast right now, and we can all feel like things are maybe happening faster than we expected. And that's okay. Like, don't let, like, the way things are progressing in the world, get you caught up in feeling like you can't still progress, you can't do something different, or like you were caught off guard. Everything does happen for a purpose. And, maybe it's slowing down and taking those deep breaths. We do have that nice grand trine in air, breathe some air in, like take a deep breath and calm yourself, disconnect a little bit if you're feeling rushed in life today to calm and make a powerful, smart decision if the opportunity presents itself, especially if it's something that could change, everything, or if you feel like something really does need a change, but you feel like maybe it's being rushed or the time just isn't right. Like the time's right when it starts showing up. So we can like hold ourselves back or kind of like think it's I'm not ready, but maybe it's a lot of that we're disconnecting from is this belief that we're not ready for change. When I think you can look around the world in all of our individual lives and in the collective and say that it's pretty obvious we're being forced to make changes. So don't hold back from these wild changes that you can make to bring the most beauty and stability into your life, even though stability is a funny thing because obviously we're getting shaken from what was stable, but it's to build a new stable. So maybe there's a slowdown today to gather information and to not rush a decision, but to really make the right one and to make it with power. I love you all so much. Hope you have a beautiful Friday. Happy Venus Day, and I'll see you for the weekend forecast tomorrow. Peace.